Okay, y'all. Welcome to Kicking It with Tremaine and Kleo. We finally made it, y'all. It was really a hard time, but we got it together for you guys. Welcome.
Welcome.
How are y'all doing this evening?
Are y'all ready
Hi
for a good
guys.
time?
Hi guys. Welcome in. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in the room. All righty, y'all. Come on in here. Come on in. All right, hold on. Let me get the music going. This ain't gonna be our music, but we're gonna
We're going to evolve with time.
right, we're gonna evolve with time, okay?
We still learning how to work things out. Please hit the like. Please hit the like.
Hit that like on the way in. Hit that like on the way in.
Let's go.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, they won't let us add our music yet, so you know. Y'all come on in. Come on in the room.
Yes, let's have a good time.
All right, well, let me see who in here, y'all. Let's go ahead and welcome y'all in here. Hi, Rosindia. Wait a minute, Rosinda.
Well,
Hey, Melanated Truth. Welcome in, Truth Hurts. Y'all come on
welcome,
in. Hey,
Riddler.
y'all. Hey,
Welcome,
Chris
Sherry.
Moore.
Yes, let's have a good time.
Thank you, Melanated. It's all Cleo. All I did was just say I liked it. Hey, Riddler.
It
Hey,
was a
Riddler.
team effort, girl. Stop.
Hey, Miss Mahogany Blues. Thank you and welcome in. Welcome in. All right, y'all.
Okay, Candy.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me get my rap sheet. Hold on, y'all.
There we go. That's better. I hope everybody is having a beautiful start to their resurrection weekend on this Good Friday today. This is Cleo. Hey, Riddler. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. We thank y'all for joining us. We're just going to wait for a friend to come back and then we'll get into the tea and our introduction.
Okay, I'm back. I'm here. I had to just get my damn. I had to get my little intro. So, hey, y'all. Welcome in, everyone. So, of course, this is our first live. You know, we all geeked up about this.
Yeah.
And, we wanted to bring something a little bit fresh to the sector, you know.
Yes, we wanted some fresh stuff to talk about, like some hot, juicy rumor stuff from all around the world, including across the pond. We want different things to discuss. Of course, we'll still discuss the mess, of course. We're here to be messy. But we also want to discuss other types of mess, like hot and trending topics. So that's what we're going to be discussing here. We're going to have a little bit of true crime. We're going to have like a variety, as well as we're going to have different segments. Um, it should be pretty interesting to say the least. We're going to always have the Q&A where you can email us to ask us anything you want or tell anonymous stories that we'll discuss. Ask for advice. We're going to have all sorts of different things to do this summer.
My bad,
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.
Trying to just get my thing together. And if we do have we're going to do a little traveling. We're going to do a little partying. We're going to turn up for you guys. And of course, we're going to bring the tea. So, y'all just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. So, let's just get this party started. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Hold up. I don't know how to add moderators, but we're going to be
I
adding our
know.
moderators and stuff. So, y'all hold tight. But thank you guys. We welcome all our new moderators. Welcome in everyone. So, like I said, we're going to come in with our warm introduction. I'm Tremaine. Y'all know me around the sector from, knocking tables over and just keeping a look, rowdy ish going. And, I am
And
here.
I'm Cleo. You know where you see one, the other is not too far behind. We just them girls. That's it. That's all. We just like to have a good time. And, if us wanting to do the travel vlog, we want to have y'all have a good time with us. Like, yes.
So, let's get this party started for you. All right. So, I was on Facebook early. So, and this is just a rumor. We have a little segment called The Rumor. What is it called? Uh,
The rumor mill?
Rumor Mill, but it's the Tipsy Tea. Tipsy tea, tipsy
Yes.
tea, tipsy tea. So this is definitely some tipsy tea. So I clicked in on motherfucking Facebook and I had heard some tea. I'm gonna source the blog as well. It was on y'all might not know about Ari the Don and Moneybag Yo. Do you know about them, friend?
I know I've heard already Don before.
What
And I
about
know about
Moneybag Yo?
Moneybag Yo that everybody's all over him.
Okay. So you don't know them.
No, not too
I do.
much. That's right.
I
Get a
do.
tea, girl.
Hey
Give us the
Marsha.
tea.
Thank you. I gotta get to it because I had to email it to myself, friend. So hold on, let me switch accounts.
Okay, no worries.
Let me
You
switch
always had
accounts.
that pipe of hot tea, though.
I
Yeah.
do, and it's real hot. So let me get to it. So it ain't even in this one. I'm in the wrong email. See, this is what happens when
That's
y'all
okay.
start a new
Take your
channel.
time.
I know, right? This is what happens when you start a new channel.
The jitters.
hmm No, I had just lost it because I had emailed it to everybody. Well, really you.
Yeah.
Okay, I found it. Alrighty. Damn. I can't source it, but it was on Facebook. It was one of them like messy blogs on Facebook. All right, so it starts out like, woo chat, tea is scorching. This definitely wasn't on my 2025 bingo card. So, and this is allegedly, y'all, allegedly, and this is the rumor mill, all right, because we don't need no problems. All right, so allegedly, Ari the Don, the little girl from who be with Eric and Tay, they do hair, so you know, they do hair and Offset. They had a little DM exchange. And so allegedly Cardi B confirmed that it's some leaked messages that Ari the Don did have a little entanglement with Offset while they were on. No, they were still together. I wonder what Moneybag Yo thinks about this. Baby, at this point, Offset must got that Wakanda. And the way these girls risking it all. Let's not forget Ari tried to keep it cute until that text came out. Now everybody talking. You think he was messing with her, girl?
I believe he's slinging them. What you think?
Yeah,
Mm?
I do. The reason why I think they was messing around is because for one, I just think they all in Atlanta, and Atlanta's small, and they definitely mm, yeah.
Say that again, girl. People be getting
Ari
around.
is thick. Ari is thick, Matt. So yes, I think that they definitely messed with each other. So what else you think, Fred?
They was messing around. Everybody seemed like they want that guy. Moneybag Yo. Especially if a vlogger is calling saying he got that one Wakanda stick, you know he was messing around. Come on now. He was giving that shit out.
I'm gonna think more of it of a business type of situation. You know, he made a lot of moves with Cardi, so and he made a lot of connections. So I think the girls look at it like, he it's an opportunity.
Yeah. And that's probably the way they have to look at it too, to be honest.
Because he is ugly. Because that's what Chris Day said. Child Offset looked like
Exactly.
a creature. Child Offset looked like a creature from the dark side. Who want him? And he ain't got no money either. From what I heard, he ain't got a dime, honey. Cardi had all the money in the plug, so therefore he's broke.
That's why he keep looking for his next Cardi.
Mm.
Like for real.
I don't think he's looking for his next Cardi.
Well, and how come every girl he gets looks just like her?
They do.
Yeah, that new girl he has, she looks like Cardi in the face.
Hmm. Is that his girl? Because he didn't mess with everybody. Cardi
That's
was
who he hanging around with now. So,
Well, friend said he must be working with that Wakanda.
I
Cardi was
believe it.
talking about his piece too much. Yeah, that's true. If you mention that, the girls will want to get a taste. Yeah, he's weird.
Oh yeah.
Shit, I don't know. He ain't that damn weird. He wasn't that damn weird when she was study taking him back. I think it's because Cardi got a new man. Well, I hope they still together because on that post in Delete Live, Cardi was like, what is it? Cardi was like, he was threatening her, to unalive her and her man and calling him and the new girl, I guess the girl that looks like her. They
hmm
was threatening her, calling her, and, doing a lot. Shit. Hey, ladies, the devil's a lie. I'm not missing y'all first line. Hey, Jake. Hey, girl.
Hey, what's
Welcome
up?
in. Welcome in. Have a seat. We just kicking it. This is an icebreaker. We ain't talking about shit, shooting shit about hot topics. You know,
hmm
sure. Hot topics. So what else you got going on? What you want to talk about, friend?
Girl, did you see Amanda Bynes?
I was just about to click on it. I was just about to click on that because I didn't read it all the way, but I saw that what is it? I saw that she was having issues again. Mm. She looks a fool, but yeah, she's supposed to be on OnlyFans. Mm.
I'm
Ooh,
like, who paying
girl,
for that? She looked like Marilyn Manson for real.
she do,
She don't
girl.
even look like the same person that she started out being.
OMG.
But she says she's not going to be putting any sleazy content. That's what she says right now. Amanda Bynes is on OnlyFans, and she says that she's just there trying to access another content platform. She won't be putting out any sleazy content. You know, a lot of people start off with good intentions, but it can go the other way, especially when their money ain't hitting like they thought it was going to be off of that platform.
Mm. Well, what people don't know that OnlyFans have segments, just or sections, or what is it? They have the same thing. They have different content, paid content. It ain't just necessarily sexual. So therefore, I can see that. But what the hell is she gonna
hmm
be doing? Looking like this? What is she gonna be doing?
She don't look like she work out, okay? That's all I'm saying.
She's definitely gained a little weight. She's gained a little weight. She's also have a horrible makeup job. These eyebrows. She has a heart tattoo on her face.
Yeah, she's I feel really bad for her because I think like the child thing, the coming up in Hollywood drove her crazy, to be honest.
I was just looking in the comments. They said that the man, the what is it, Dan Schneider man?
Mm-hmm.
They are
Hold
like,
on, let's see.
yeah. I was just saying that about the Dan Snyder. He
Mm-hmm.
still was like making them kids do that type of stuff. All the kids that work there. Yeah, she looks horrible, but I don't know what type of content she gonna be putting on her OnlyFans because, baby, if you see this picture, she looks the fool.
She does. Them eyebrows, them eyes. She don't even look like the same Amanda. She looked like somebody totally different.
I don't know if we could put it up, Riddler, because it's this from people. I don't know how that go, but it is you know, it is. I'm gonna put it in the thing. I'm gonna put
It'll
it
be
in
in a
the.
Discord.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat
Yeah.
so you can see it, because we got to get a little bit of understanding about which content we can share and which we can't. Damn, this done went off. But hell yeah, y'all hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to the Kicking It with Tremaine and Kleo. We are
Yes.
so glad y'all are here. Y'all just have a seat, pull your glass up, and enjoy the ride. But let me go back into this. Let me share it for the Riddler. So, remember we was talking about Birdman and Toni Braxton.
Oh, yes, girl.
Hey,
And
Bright
all
Eye.
that good tea. Hello, bright eyes.
Okay, so it seems to me that through the rumor mill, of course, that I remember back in the day when Birdman and Kimora Lee was messing around. I remember this. I definitely do. And just like through the grapevine, I heard that Birdman is real charming. Well, I remember when we was talking about it the other day, you was like, I was like, well, I wonder if they was ever married, you
And
know.
I'm like, yes, they was. I
And I
remember
said
them
the
being
same thing.
married.
I was like, I think they still married. And then I had saw was it Neighborhood Talk or what? It might have been Neighborhood Talk. It might have been was it Neighborhood Talk or was it the Shade Room?
I think it
But
was
anyway, it was
neighborhood
one of
talk.
them blogs. And they were talking about how they was married and that they were gonna call it off because he was cheating with Kimora, girl. Oh yeah,
Mm.
they are an odd couple, but they say Birdman is very charming, and he throw a little money at you.
Then I could definitely see Kamora doing that and Tony Braxton. I'm sorry.
Well, let me go back to my let me go back to Chat GPTs, okay? Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me go back to Chat GPTs. Because that's where I had got my follow-up. Because you got to do a follow-up with the to see,
Mm-hmm.
And Google been slacking lately, okay? So I had to go back to Chat GPTs to see exactly what they said. But they did give me a little follow-up on exactly what, you know what I'm saying? So this is what ChatGPT said, and it had XXL magazine as the credit and Hello Beautiful. I don't believe them, but this is what they said. And so there have been rumors and speculation about Birdman and Kimora Lee Simmons in the past, but it seems that they were more about close friendship and professional collaboration rather than anything romantic or scandalous. For instance, Birdman referred to Kimora as the love of his life in a social media post, which sparked some buzz. However, Kimora was already married at the time, as clarified by her ex-husband, Russell Simmons. Like he's some credible source. Girl. Anyway.
Right. Hiding out over there in the islands.
Mm-hmm. No, what we trying to say is that they was together. Okay. They was together, but that was, I don't know. They was just dating, but Toni and Birdman, been together a minute too. He was on that show. I remember he was on the Braxtons.
Right, they have, and they are such an odd couple. Like they remind me of a Chihuahua and a pit bull. Okay, just mismatched from the top to the bottom. Forget about it. Okay, for real. Tell me they not mismatched.
They not. They is mixed match. Let me see. Birdman and Toni been together for yeah, they've been together for a minute. Let me never remember that you're joining us.
I
Hey.
can't remember how many years it's been, but I know they've been together for a minute. Because when I found out she was with him, I was like, "Oh my goodness, Toni, what are you thinking? It
I
must be
want
for
to say,
money."
I want to say it was like since 2018, 2017, something like that. But it was real odd that it had came up. I was like, I promise you, I was telling friend, I was like, friend, is they together? He was like, yes, and I was like, yeah, I think they together. And then that Kimora Lee, I guess, Birdman saying that she was the love of his life. Why would he say that? Remember Flavor Flav and Bridget?
Girl.
Oh yeah, and they was in love with each other.
They was mismatched too. I was like,
They
what?
was.
What?
They was. I just remember her going off on all the women on the show.
Right.
Wasn't none of them really together.
Girl, I never forget the pumpkin in New York fight. Period. Okay.
Mm-mm. Anyway, Toni needed him. Remember, she didn't have any money, and she used to have. Yeah, oh yeah. Somebody mentioned that earlier on the group call. They was like, she wasn't broke no more. I think Katie said it. Yeah, she wasn't broke no more. And I was like, yeah, but if you know, like I know they was scamming. Flavor Flav. Yeah.
Oh, Flavor Flav.
Anyway, hell yeah.
Girl, that was the show though. But them two, I couldn't believe it when I found out that was true, that they was really married. I thought it was a joke.
I
Toni
thought
and
it was.
yeah, I thought it was like a joke.
Well, they said that they had well for well whichever one it was, Shade Room or Neighborhood Talk. They had said that they had broke up twice, but then decided to stay together. But the reason why they broke up is well, I'm gonna say they broke up because of Kimora.
Mm,
You
I think
remember
you're
when?
right.
You remember when? What's that woman name? Nicole Murphy was messing with Leela Rashawn's husband. Same situation. I think they've been messing around for years.
Mm-hmm.
For
Oh
real.
yeah.
You better perk up.
Oh, you perked up, girl. I'm turned. You
Okay.
ready? Let's
I
go.
had another. Okay, let me find my next question.
That's what I'm looking at, actually.
I was just about to say, I have my next question. My next topic of service. Okay, so what you think? What is your real feelings about the Blue Origin exploration trip with the girls?
Well, I can see it's important to give little girls a dream to look up to. However, I feel like it was lost because it's out of touch with what the country is currently, the state of affairs of the world, really. Nobody's thinking about space. We have a lot of problems here. So, I don't know when would have been the right time, but right now, with the economic woes and everything, I feel like it was out of touch. How
So,
you feel?
I told you I went to the
I
NASA.
know, but they don't know.
This is why I told you I went to the NASA's back in middle school, and I like that shit. So
Well,
I
I
felt
love
like
science. I get it, but
right,
you don't feel
my
like it was a little
background.
out of
I was
place?
just like, my background. I'm a scientist, so I kind of like dig the shit. However, on the flip side of that, when they did the last one, remember when William Shatner went and Les
Yes.
Fast and all of them. It was during
Mhm.
COVID. So what's the difference? And I get it. We all broke. But at the same time, yeah, we was all sick then. Hey
But
EJ.
those stupid. Hello,
I'm just
EJ.
kidding.
Welcome in. Thank
Welcome.
you for joining us. Them stupid faces that Katy Perry was making. I can't do it. I cannot.
I think that's what you was turned off about.
Yes. I'm like, bitch, stop playing with me right now. Looking crazy with that flower.
Yes, yes, Marsha, me too, child. What you want to talk about? Cause girl, honey, I
Yeah,
be
y'all
telling
can
my
shoot out
girls.
anything in the chat.
I was
We
about to say,
welcome
I be
anything.
telling my girls, I used to be involved in some heavy tea circles back in the day. We'll save the sector tea for the end, cause and we have
Yeah.
a sector called hated. I mean, women on sector, okay, and
You
girl
did.
hated it. Anyway, back to the celebrity. So yeah, I used to be involved in some heavy tea circles back in the day, and so but shit,
Oh
I
yes,
smoked a
melanated.
million
It
blunts,
is.
and I be even forgot, but it pop up every so often. I remember.
And yes, melanated. It's okay to bring up Carmelo Anthony. That's actually a good topic.
Oh yeah, y'all know that's where I work out there, and a lot of people don't know. It's very racist. The more north you go in the Dallas Fort Worth area, you know what I'm saying? Out there in Frisco, and that is like a lot of businesses is out there, but it's a lot of money. I only knew like Indians and a lot of like just a lot of Indians that moved out there, you know. But
Hmm.
it's very, you know, very racist out there. You got to be
That's
careful.
what you were saying, and I was really
Mhm.
surprised because I said, "Oh, it's so pretty in Fresco," but
It's
when that
new.
situation happened,
That city ain't even 25 years old, girl.
oh
It's
wow.
very new. Yes, very new. And um when I worked at my last job, my supervisor, she had moved out in that area. It's like I was mentioning the mid cities, it's like but it's like north, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the west side, then you just got north going towards Oklahoma. And like I
Hmm.
said, you go out that way, it get real sketchy out there. So yeah.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
imagine.
So
Well,
the
I
boy
mean,
was getting picked on too. It's like real divided here too.
yeah, I feel like he was in his right to defend himself. You cannot
Yeah.
sit
He
up
was
there and dictate how somebody defends themselves when they are scared for their life, and he's
especially when
right.
it's been going on. The boy
Yeah,
had
and
been
he's
carrying
right.
his a weapon for a reason. Come on now.
He's right.
You're
There
supposed to
has
be in
been
logic
enough
about the situation.
enough of us in there with our names on hashtags. And I mean, they
Hmm.
really going after them parents. They bringing up their rental costs of their house like that has anything to do with anything. I'm like, I ain't never seen no stuff like this before. It's absolutely ludicrous to me.
Yeah. And that's what it is. And like I said, honey, it's a lot going on.
It's so much going on. It's like every day you turn on whatever, even YouTube, you see just all this stuff going on. You can't even keep up with it.
Hmm. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's really sad and unfortunate. It really is.
It is, especially for the parents involved. And then the father
Hmm.
showed up to the press conference yesterday, and I'm like, are you
Yeah.
trying to antagonize? Because he refused to leave. And I'm like, you see, you're a bully just like your son. And, you
Mhm.
want to cry victim.
Yeah. I call that main character syndrome. You trying to garner
Mhm.
the attention at a black event. You showed up at the wrong place, sir.
And at first I said, well, maybe he's hurt, but his stance, nah, he was standing there threatening with his
Yeah.
arms crossed across his chest.
Mm.
Welcome in, BK Rican 718.
Oh, thank
Welcome.
you. Welcome. Mm-hmm. The crowd, Kyle Rittenhouse got. Yeah, girl. That's I always say that. Kyle Rittenhouse. He raised like millions of dollars on GoFundMe.
hmm He did, and so did George Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what's the difference?
Yep.
Oh, that skin color, that's the difference. Okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, they say we're stuck on skin color, but it's really them that's
Yeah.
stuck on the pigmentation. It's so crazy. We're in 25 and people still stuck on skin color like that.
When you got them little small towns and stuff, like I said, Frisco kind of is like rare because they bust all them them racist ass kids and all them racist ass people. They bust them into Frisco, so they don't even necessarily have the means, to what I'm saying. If it's real
Hmm.
out there, like I said, you gotta have a little money. I told you what's out there, like the stars out there, all the apartments, and the apartments is what 4K a month.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you were saying. I was like, whoop.
Yes, yes. It's very expensive to stay out there. All them cowboy players, that's where everybody stay. And
But
it's
that's why the cost of living so high.
Lululemon out there, Louis out there, the Gucci store, David Yearman, Benny Hanna's. All of that is out there, okay, baby? And I feel like I saw Joker broke ass riding out there on a scooter one day.
Hell no, not on a
Don't
scooter.
quote me. Like I said, I don't know if that was him. I think it was him though.
Not an electric bike, but a scooter.
A
Oh
scooter girl
no.
at the
Mm-mm.
light.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Keep it away from me. I don't want it.
That's all I just said. I think that was him out there on the scooter. Yeah. So that was sad.
The Met class dad could have had a weapon in that arm shoulder thing. Yeah, he was just there to intimidate. It was his stance. And it's like, oh, you're a bully like your son. You're just proving the facts of why your
Get
son
the hell
isn't
out of
here.
here.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. When you go into a fight and you try to antagonize somebody else and you want to be the bully, anything that happens to you is your fault. You started it.
That's what they said. They said it was an ongoing thing, and so that's I'm like he was already armed because they was out
Hmm.
there yelling racial slurs and talking about they was gonna jump on them somebody today. So, but allegedly, hey, it's a trial later.
But they found out. Y'all ain't dealing
Exactly,
with
they
our.
got car cameras everywhere, so that's
They
what they
found out y'all
did.
not dealing with our ancestors. Shit, am I gonna keep taking that
Mm-hmm.
crow?
Mm-hmm. But
It is
yeah,
what it is. They trying to go into like his parents, uh, the Metcliffs. They started up a lawsuit on dude's parents, on Carmelo Anthony's parents, about them buying their son a car. That don't got nothing to do with y'all.
all right.
I mean, what the hell? What y'all think people supposed to just die? And y'all want to talk about how much they house calls? Again, all things that have nothing to do with anything. You should have taught your son not to be a bully because you know exactly what he does in school and how his temperament is. You raised him.
Like I said, it sounded like he was from one of them little country towns and ain't got no money because you worried about the wrong thing. The thing is, they putting the cart before the horse. You have to be, I think, and I'm not sure. I have to check. Let me Google it first. You have to be convicted. You have to be not convicted criminally to sue civilly, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So the boy ain't even went to court yet. So you can't look into these people's pockets and all of this and suing and all of this. It just don't look right. And the judge gonna see that too. So it's just like people don't think these days. They really don't. So we'll just see how it plays out.
Yeah, I
Because
don't
you can't
know. I
sue
mean,
nobody who ain't been convicted. Like I said, you can sue if they haven't been convicted. Like think about the O.J. Simpson situation. He was found not guilty. So the man, what's the Fred, whatever the guy who got unalived too, his people sued O.J. Simpson civilly because he
hmm
wasn't convicted criminally. You get where I'm going with this?
yeah,
So therefore, yeah, I don't think you should be able to sue for that reason only. You just can't do dumb shit. It's just dumb.
You can't go start a fight and then cry about, somebody being overpowering you when you try to jump them. That just don't make any sense. Welcome in, Kamiko.
Yeah.
We're glad to have
Welcome in.
you.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Mm-hmm. Judge had to be represented. Yeah. Like I said, it get real racist up there. You got to be careful, so. And like I said, it really gives that they didn't live in Frisco. That
Oh, you
the
know
white
it.
family. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
Hmm.
don't give that. So yeah.
They make it hard out here for Pam.
Hmm. Yeah, that's terrible. That was terrible.
Hmm. Oh, it is.
Let me see. Something else I had to say. I totally forgot. Oh yeah, I was looking up the.
And it's like every day, what you gonna wake up to? The news be all everywhere. Even with the celebrities, it's all everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Because Ray J done lost his mind, and you know he my favorite. He done lost his mind
Yes,
like
we
Kanye.
know.
He done lost his mind like Kanye. It's like it's incredible.
You think it's because that Diddy trial's getting closer?
He was a little kid, if he was
Oh yeah.
involved, so that makes sense. Okay, so I was right. Like I say, you know me. Yes, in Texas, you can pursue a civil lawsuit even if someone was found not guilty in a criminal case. Civil and criminal courts operate independently, and the standards of proof differ. Criminal cases require proof beyond a reasonable doubt, while civil cases rely on the preponderance of the evidence. Standard meaning the plaintiff must show their claim is more than likely true. For example, if someone was acquitted of criminal charges, you might still sue them for damages in civil court. However, as for a wrongful death, defamation, or malicious prosecution, wait a minute, wait a minute. You can sue them for those reasons, my bad. For wrongful death, defamation, or malicious prosecution. However, certain immunities, such as sovereign immunity for government entities or qualified immunity for law enforcement, could limit your ability to sue. Mm.
Mhm.
So, all in all, like I said, he would have to basically be found not guilty before they could even sue.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, you putting the cart before the horse. It definitely gives brokey. Because at the end of the day, you're not looking at nobody's pockets and you just lost your son. It just makes you.
Right. You ain't
It
even
don't
thinking
make
about
any
money.
sense, and it makes me question a lot of things. Okay.
Hmm. Mm. Thank you, Kamiko, for being number 40 to hit the like button.
Oh, thank you, incoming. Thank you, Candy. You're so nice.
Yes.
You hear me right? Yes, I saw Jay. Just be a me girl. Mm-hmm. Ray J. I know I couldn't have been the only one. Everybody knows Ray J is my favorite. I support his endeavors. They had to make me
We
get some
know.
AirPods.
You didn't want to
I
get no
I
AirPods,
have
okay?
several.
Sounding like the
Shut
Burger
up.
King drive-through, and
I
you
have
didn't get no
several pair of
AirPods.
Raycon
No, just
and
throw the Raycons alone. They banned. They are
whatever. So I
banned.
have several pair of Raycons, and I supported Ray J. Like I say, because I would support black business.
We had a Ray J bonfire when you got rid of those things. Remember?
Whatever. But I saw that live, and that fool done lost his ever loving mind. Okay. Did you
Ray
see
J
him
is
in
mad
Princess?
at
Yes,
Princess for
it was
playing with his
gross.
emotions.
It was gross, BK Rican. He was so gross. They were just looking gross. Like, get a room. I truly believe that access to obtaining legal justice is down in the amount of funds available to instruct a good lawyer. Right. The better do not go to trial if your lawyer ain't paid up. You heard Ply say that before? It's very, very much true. All right. I heard they were getting a divorce. Yeah. They didn't have I think they got a prenup. So that's why Princess always going back and forth, girl. Y'all shut up about Raycons. Like I said, I support Raycons. I really am a fan.
You know we had a bonfire for them. Come
That was
on.
terrible. I was
We had a
so
gift
mad.
off up in there.
They all voted me off the island, y'all. I was like alone.
Look at that. Just what Candy said. No Raycons. Okay. You see how he went crazy from the motherfuckers being down in his ear. That's
Girl,
why he tripping out and crashing
I
out
was
now.
saying, I saw that damn live when he was, because he had snapped. I need to find it. We got to do some shorts.
See, even BK Rican said they toxic. Okay.
Girl, they terrible. Well, I finally got rid of them. Now I got to get some new AirPods.
Look what
Or
Christine
whatever they
said.
call them.
You the only one that keep it Raycon afloat. Boom.
Whatever. Princess and Ray J divorced times. I'm not talking. Yeah, no, I'm like them too. Like I said, she just signed no prenup. She ain't never leaving that nigga. 3 kids. How many kids they got? 2.
Uh-oh.
She ain't going nowhere.
So he didn't sign no prenup.
She ain't going nowhere, girl. They gonna separate. I knew I had some people like that growing up. I knew some people like that growing up. They both passed away, Lord. Oh, may they both rest in peace.
Okay, don't have me laughing and they passed away, okay?
Girl, but the situation is hilarious, girl. Ooh,
oh, wow.
Girl, they were divorced.
Yeah.
I don't think they never divorced. They were like, because they never got along. They were like, they would break up horribly. Miss Welton go buy her a new house, a new apartment, move all the way out. One time she had moved back to Chicago, girl. And Mr. Welton kept his house, girl. And before Mr. Welton died, they were separated. But you know, she came and took care of him. But it was the same type of situation. It was too much invested. They weren't going nowhere.
Nah, they wasn't gonna go nowhere. They had been together for too long. That was their normal.
Yes, I remember For the Love of Ray J.
Oh my gosh, I hated that show.
Danger. She smashed the homies, girl. I watched it. I ain't care for it that much either. But it was like right after Flavor of Love.
I like Flavor of Love for whatever reason.
I did. I love Flavor of Love. You gotta be waiting on him to grow up and get his act together. Shit, he gonna be 60 before he do that.
Right.
Because Ray J is retarded. I mean, special.
Yes, Ray J is very special.
Yeah.
And now
I was gonna get a Scooty bike.
Ray Cons and got to his brain.
No, they did.
Yes, they did.
No, they did not.
He was his own guinea pig. Okay, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hello, that's my TED Talk.
Chris Dior, no, I wasn't getting no Scooty bike. Now, that wasn't gonna blow up on my ass. Because I definitely didn't trust the Scooty bikes. Now, the Raycons, I jumped out the window on them. But then damn, what you call it? Them Scooty bikes, I watched all the reality shows, even Real and Chance. I did too.
I did watch Real and Chance the first season. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they was corny. But it was good.
I was sad though when the dude died, the brother. I forget.
I was too. It was so sudden.
It's just like he was just out of here quick.
I was so sad.
It was, and he had lost so much weight. I felt bad for him. Yes, when Real died. Yes.
That was so sad.
That was like when Big Ange died. That was
oh
sad
my
too.
God, when Big Ange died, I was so sad.
I was. We want to talk about it. I'm like, we need Big Ange.
We got to get our clips together for Big Ange because we're going to have a montage to her.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I love New York. Girl, people say I look like her. But that was my girl.
I like New York.
I do too. Big Ange, yes. Big Ange was my girl. Okay? And I love Mob Wives too. My favorite was Big Ange and Drita. And my least favorite was Karen. Was both Karen. Renee. Girl,
Renee.
Renee was my least favorite.
Ooh, she ended up being a total sellout. I was like, oh, bitch, I don't like you.
Girl.
I love
Yeah.
Drita and Big Ange, like you
Yes,
said.
they was my favorite. Drita
Mhm.
and Big Ange was my favorite. But like I said, I tolerated everybody else. Remember the girl who had went to jail on the show? Because her man
Yeah,
had got
that
her
was
locked up.
I can't remember the name of her. Wasn't she like? Wasn't it Camilla?
I want to say that was her name. And she was dating the Arab dude and they was in jail. She was
Mm.
like, I don't know, they just came and got us.
I was sad when that show stopped, but I was like, it wasn't gonna be the same without Big
It
Ange.
wasn't.
Period.
Oh my God, it was not. It was about that was Drita.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they were real high on that show.
Mm-hmm.
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 Mm-hmm. I had a homegirl who was on Bridezilla. Girl. No, no, no,
Oh,
no,
I
no, no, no,
loved
no. It
Bridezillas.
was not Bridezilla. It was Say Yes to the Dress. Bridezilla was a mess. That was funny.
Did y'all watch My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding?
Oh yeah, with the gypsies. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
so they
mess.
was fighting and shit, rolling
They were
around the
so
floor.
young. Them girls were so young, looking a fool.
Big dresses on, they couldn't even stand up in them.
Baddies like my immature sister do, and my niece. They love baddies. I liked the bad boys, the dude.
I don't watch baddies, but I watched Bad Girls Club back in the day. That shit used to be lit.
Just think about that 3.0 girl. It's terrible. Yes, I watched that too. They was getting high on it. Yeah, they was.
Hmm?
Yeah, they all were on that stuff. Bobby show was boring. Who was Bobby?
Who Bobby?
But I did
Was it
like that.
Bobby Brown? He had his own show?
No, Bobby
Oh.
Lights, girl.
Oh, I don't like Bobby
Girl, he
Lights,
was looking for a
girl.
damn man, girl.
I don't like Bobby Lights.
Now I
Mm-mm.
did watch some classic stuff. Now Zeus had some classic stuff, like when Tokyo Tony was looking for a man. That was
Mhm.
fun, and they had Lyrica Mama on there, and they was just, oh my God. Yes, Bobby Lights, girl. Oh yes, Bobby Lights was a mess. Um, Ray
I
J.
seen Joseline Cabaret, and I have actually met somebody off of there, but they ratchet, yo. Mm-mm.
Have you ever watched that show? Joseline was a fool. However, I watched Joseline on Carlos King, and Joseline has a really good story. She crazy as hell, but she has a really good story. You have to check it out. And she
Okay,
said,
I
"Ah,
trust you,
humbug."
friend. I'm gonna check it out for
You
real.
got to check it out. It's really good. It is really good. Okay. What about young Scooter? That girl swatted his friend's house and got, yeah, they arrested her, girl. It seemed like I was the only one in the crew that knew about Scooter because I remember them songs back in the day. Yeah, it's my turn. Hey, it's my turn,
Hey, it's
girl.
my
Work it in.
turn. Hey, the dean.
She makes us look bad. Black Rika, I love me some Joseline. I've always been hood rat adjacent, so I don't mind that.
Hey,
As friends.
Joseline, but she just crazy
Hey,
as hell with her
Stacy,
cootie
girl.
cat.
Hey, the
Hey, the
D.
dean. Hey, Stacy.
Yeah, I've always been hood rat adjacent. Okay, and I was always the one with a car, so we was outside. Okay, so I've always knew a Joseline girl. I'd met a couple of Joseline, and this was
Girl.
my girl.
But Joseline crazy, but she could fight, okay? Don't put it
And
past her.
she's a good time.
Mm.
You know, 86 the drug.
Yeah,
But
she
yes.
did have a long walk down that powder mountain with
Okay,
them
that's what
mug
I'm
shots
saying.
with that dead
86 the
powder up
drug.
under the nose.
Girl, when she be sober, I be cracking up because she always be like, I'm 86 days clean. And I be like, good job, Joseline. Good job. She can't beat Tommy, though. I don't know, because Natalie whooped Tommy's ass. Now, okay, yes, I do watch the shit. I do watch the shit. I do watch Zoo.
I
Okay?
watched the shit too.
Feel
I
me.
watched the fights. Okay,
Girl,
wait till the fights
and
come
Natalie
down.
whooped her ass. Okay? So,
Mm-hmm.
girl, no. I don't know if Tommy gonna be able to hang. Okay.
Right. Tommy be done got the brakes beat off.
And I like Tommy. Now Tommy is a cute girl. I like pretty girls.
But she not a match for Joseline. Joseline fight like a man. Okay.
Joseline gonna get her. But no, remember back in the day when Tommy had first came on the show?
Mm-hmm.
And her Tommy and Joseline had got into it. Remember, Joseline had called the police on her.
Mm-hmm.
But I think because Joseline was on probation and she couldn't go to jail. And she didn't
Wait a minute, friend. Marsha, I think that's interesting. You know how we got ADD, girl.
Oh, yeah, what? I'm a Kenyan fan.
You're a Kenyan fan and you're mad she's gone. I'm glad she's gone. You don't do no shit like that. You don't.
I'm gonna give my opinion on that as well. Bear with me one
stuff
second.
Out.
Go ahead, friend. Tell your
and
opinion.
Then how she taking the victimhood? She acting like she from over here on YouTube. With the whole I'm a victim, free Kenya movement. I can't take it serious. I can't. Kenya had no right to go that far. To me, she just went too far. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on her. I liked her up until she did some stuff like that, because that's just stupid. And it's just so low class. And yes, Kenya is a hater, if you ask me. Girl. Okay, I'm like, no, she didn't try to play up the victimhood.
Okay. You got your opinion, friend?
Yes, friend.
Okay, y'all know I got to get me to take a seat. The reason why I don't agree with Kenya is because Kenya is a damn fool. Kenya is very liable. You are liable for revenge porn, period, point blank. And from what I heard, and this is word on the streets, Britney ended up suing Bravo and they gave her some money. She got a nice cute coin for that too. You cannot, and I repeat, cannot put up no revenge porn and think that you're going to continue to be on a show. Okay? Period. Like I say, if she threatened you and it was really all of that, you call the cops and keep it moving, baby. And that's that. You do not wait until your event, screw your whole business up and your check, your guaranteed check, because you want to get some get back on that type of bullshit. Get the hell out of here. So no, I don't agree with that either. And that's what I'm saying. They had to pay her and everything. So girl, bye. You're not a liability. You're not an asset, Kenya. You a liability, baby. And she's trying to start a movement. She got me YouTube, girl. You know everybody come here.
Mm-hmm.
To die. The celebrity. Britney knew to get that coin, honey. Girl, they sued her. She sued Bravos, okay? Well, no, she didn't sue. She threatened they settled because
Marsha said, "Free Kenya." She
girl,
said, "That's
Kenya,
her girl."
bye, girl.
As far as BK Rican, I used to watch Snap. I haven't watched it in a while though.
I love Snap. I ain't watched it in a minute too. When I had cable. Girl, I had to watch all the shit. When I got rid of cable, streaming, it's hard to keep up with that shit because every streaming service ain't got all the shit. So,
well, if you got Max, it has Snapped on there. I don't know about new
episodes,
so yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It just depends on the streaming service. Right here, we got Netflix and Hulu, and I know Hulu bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Val, thanks, friend.
Hey Val, thank you.
Thank you, girl. Hey Stacy B, girl. I didn't even see you, girl. Hey, girl. I watch SUV. Oh, girl, Alice. You see Latasha on Nene's show. Girl, you was stealing. You cannot, girl. You was stealing. Oh, for my men, that's my show, girl. Girl, that's my show.
Girl. Yeah, I watched that one too.
Did you see the Scamanda? See, I'm gonna have to catch up on that. I'm team SUV too. Girl, yes. Latasha was the she now that's who showed they at. And I remember when everybody was running around there trying to get LLCs on people's business. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Right. So she copyrighted trademarked the name, basically. Escape.
Damn.
Yeah. And that was all that terrible ass man, Rocky. It was him.
Mm-hmm.
He tied. Oh, I can't stand him. Well, anyway, he basically got her to trademark the name, and she could sue them and they got to pay her.
I would assume. Shit.
Girl, forget you stealing.
Mm-hmm.
She stole her sister check. How you can't steal your goddamn sister check?
You sure can, but people do it all the time. Hey, well, we ain't to that segment yet.
All
People do it
right.
all the time, huh?
People do be stealing. I was like, yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
right.
And bragging about it.
Rockhead. Yes, Rocky is a rockhead.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the
I saw
video.
that.
I saw it with Latasha Scott and Nene Leakes still lying. Like, I'll never forget Tasha. That's what said, Tasha, you was gonna do gospel. Ooh, girl, she ruined that. And you stole your sister's money, girl. You and the mama. They said the mama was stealing too. The mama.
Damn.
Yes. The check had
That's
came to the
wild,
mama
for
house.
real.
Girl, yes, girl.
People be doing some shit.
I was keeping up with that, like, girl, that was honey. I was keeping up with that story. So long story short, Tasha and Rocky, Tasha, that's what I call her, and Rocky, they had nowhere to stay. They was living with the mama. And some weird type of situation, she had gave them a lot of personal items like her sex tape, her passport, like a lot of different information. She gave it to her big sister to like basically hold for because she had like remarried, and she said for some odd reason she just kept the tape or whatever and all of that shit and all of that. So long story short, they basically took her passport, looked at the signature. We don't know who faked it. I don't know if it was Rocky or Latasha. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But they signed for the
Oh.
thing. Yeah, they signed for they like forged their name. And the
That's
only
fucked up.
reason why the girl found out, Tamika, the only reason why Tamika found out is because Toni, the other Tamika, had basically told him, was like, girl, you got a check. Toni got a check, and it's a lot. But Tamika, she called, how Tiny mom talk.
Mm-hmm.
And she did a little investigate, girl, they had stole her check.
That's fucked up.
Girl, yeah.
Thank you, incoming, for the dancing ladies and the teapots.
Thank you, Candy. Damn, it be your own damn family.
And
Yes.
I heard that the Menendez brothers are getting out.
They say the daddy was touching on them.
Exactly. So, they snap. Everybody can't handle that and just, live with it for the rest of their life. Some people snap. It's a shame that they had to do all those years in prison. And now the family wants to talk on it, but that Netflix special was really insightful. If you haven't watched it, it's so good about the Menendez brothers because it gives little about the family, and they do interviews about the background with the father and the mother. It's just crazy. Allegedly, the father was touching both of them, and the mother knew, and she was helping hide it because she didn't want to lose her money.
I um I um I remember watching the movie back in the 90s. Okay. And I remember it was so sensationalized. And I remember they mentioned that shit back in the days, how the daddy was touching on them and shit.
Yeah, he was also
Mama
touching on
knew.
people on Menudo.
That's what I said. That never changed. Right. He owned the record label, right? The daddy.
Yeah.
Okay. And
he was an exec.
He was touching on Menudo, the group.
Yeah.
Girl,
he was touching on some of them.
Girl,
That came out. That was on that Netflix special, girl. It's
let's
good.
go to Chat GPT, like our favorite friend. Did the Menendez daddy
Yeah, it was in that Netflix special.
touch on Menudo? Okay, hold on for it. Okay, ooh, came right up. All right, yes. There have been allegations against Jose Menendez, the father of the Menendez brothers, involving Roy Rossello, a former member of the boy band Menudo.
Yeah, that's why they're
Rossello,
talking about overturning everything.
mm, Rossello claimed that he was drugged and actually assaulted by Jose Menendez the band during his time in the band. These allegations were brought to light in the Peacock docuseries Menendez plus Menudo, Boys Betrayed, which explores the connections between the Menendez brothers case and the experience of the Menudo member.
Menudo.
Well, girl, remember the band just broke up, and this was way before my time.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody ever knew why they broke up. And we all know Ricky Martin, he was gay back then. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but what if it was from
What
being
if he
touched
was
on?
touching on him? But
Because this guy was the guy like that did the development, artist development, and all of that.
mm,
So he spent an extensive amount of time with them.
right.
I mean, look how his sons went.
The Menudo man was doing lots of stuff to a
Doing
lot.
stuff to a
Yeah,
lot of
all
people.
of them. So is that
Mm-hmm.
man, the NSYNC man.
Lou Pearlman. You talking
Yes,
about
he
the
did
Backstreet
all of
Boy
them.
dude? The Backstreet Boy dude, Lou Pearlman, the one that
Yeah,
they
that's
had
what
a
I said.
spec.
He did all them groups.
Yeah,
Had them over there in Europe posing in them gay magazines, and they was kids.
they got a special about him too on Netflix.
Was that the man who worked with Eazy-E?
I think he did work. I think
I
Lou
think he
did. I gotta
did.
look it up. Hold on.
Let's go to our trusty friend. Okay, what is it,
Hold on.
girl?
I don't know. I know he worked with a lot of people though.
He did.
They said doesn't seem to be any
Right,
evidence.
it does say that.
Yeah.
Well, who is the white man? Perlman was primarily known for managing boy bands like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. While Eazy-E was a pioneer of gangster rap and founding member of NWA, their musical worlds and industry were quite different, making a collaboration unlikely. Well, isn't that grand?
Yeah. It's just crazy. All those kinds of people in that little area. Because the industry is pretty small once you actually get into it. A lot of people know each other.
Yeah, very
So
smart. Just like high school, but a little bit
yeah,
more darker.
so yeah. So that's what happens when you put adults together and just find a way to corrupt it, basically. So yeah.
Now, I'm not really versed in that big U stuff. I just know that he had a nonprofit. Mm, and we know about nonprofit. So I can easily see how he was scammed.
Right.
I can easily see it. And then, from what I gather in the California culture, the gang culture, it's like a lot like the mob. So I
Yeah,
just,
that we were just talking about that. The
mhm,
Nickelodeon special.
yeah,
That is such a shame. Amanda lost her mind behind it.
yeah, that was
You know who else
bad.
I feel like lost their mind? It was a child star for a little bit there. Macaulay Culkin. We seem like gain
Compared to
some
all
of
them other
that.
fools, he is
Yeah,
normal. He got his family.
true.
He got his kid. They be out at the basketball game. Look at Britney.
Oh, Britney ain't
I
been
hate
doing
to
so
see it.
well this week. Oh my gosh. She
Look
should
at
have
Britney.
stayed up under the conservatorship.
You
Cause
know, folks
honey,
don't be minding their business. Now, like I said, if they was stealing her money, that's one thing. However, Britney is not okay. Okay.
no, she not okay with them alphabets that she had for nail polish on them nails, talking about her nails ain't been like this since seventh grade. Yeah,
Girl.
because you was keeping them groomed, girl.
Did Todd Bridges die?
Uh, I think
Hey,
so.
Queen Black Girl. Let me
Hey,
see. I
Queen
think he
Black,
did.
welcome
Let me
in.
check.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, I think he did too.
BK Rican said her dance routines, right? Because she used to be all over the place with
Girl.
them knives, okay?
Girl, we done killed the man off. He not dead. Yes, Todd Bridges is still alive.
Ooh.
Girl, I'm hollering. Thank you, Candy,
Oops.
for reposting. Girl, I'm
Thanks,
hollering.
Candy. Right. Uh-oh, there goes Stacey P. What she say? She
Yeah, I'm
said,
here telling you to sing Gritty. I was watching one of them Instagram people and they was dancing. And you know, Britney come from like the school of Janet Jackson. Okay, so them little routines is not real easy to do while they be acting like, she look off. But they say
mm-hmm.
them routines is extremely complicated. And because one dude said, "Ooh," he said that took me down.
They look like it though. I mean, all that
They really
footwork.
do. They're very
You
complex.
don't be twerking, but it's a lot of footwork that goes into
Yes.
it.
All the hands, spear fingers, all of that.
Mm-hmm. And she messed up her voice too, singing like that, like a baby. That little soft voice. They said that wasn't really her real singing voice. That Disney made her change it, her voice up.
Girl. Mhm.
Well, is we ready to get into the
That's
obvious?
just like that's what I'm saying. Thinking like, girl. Mm.
So what's
Oh,
T in the
honey.
sector? What's
Girl, them
T?
panties, them be the tiniest panties ever in life.
Oh,
I'm
Brittany.
like, yes. Where does she get
Hmm.
them from?
I don't know. They look like they might be custom, like custom stinks.
Girl, hell
Mm,
no. But yeah, that was like, yeah, poor Britney. That's all I can say.
mm. Children's place, maybe.
No, they be thong.
Yeah, they do.
That's what I'm like. Where the hell did she get them small ass drawers from? Cause girl,
I don't know. She might have her seamstress make them because they be always matching and shit. I'm like, what?
imagine
Girl.
being in there with them damn drawers.
Ooh, mm-mm.
They so small and they be cutting up in your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Girl. The TJ Maxx Junior section. Hell yeah. Them shits is small. It's like, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what else is on your mind, friend?
Girl, that's a whole lot going on.
Mm.
Incoming was asking about what's the sector T. What's the T in the
Oh
sector?
Lord. Oh, time for the hated sector. The women on
Hated
sector.
it. Hated it.
Women on sector. But I don't watch some of everything. What you want to talk
Mm,
about?
mm. You girl. Let's see.
You gotta ask me, then I'm just put my stank on it.
What do you think about the coochie car?
Coochie car. Coochie
Mhm.
car. Hated it.
Hated it. It's like,
Mm-mm.
ooh, why
Mm-mm.
is he here? Like, why
Mm-mm.
is he here?
I'm gonna be a little bit more critical. He gotta work on his 1-2. That's it.
Mm. He
That's it.
sounds really
You lost.
preachy and like very
Yeah.
self-righteous. Too
When Sean
self-righteous
call him a
for
Bible thumper.
girl, Bible thumper or Bible humper. Which one?
He said he was appalled when he said he wanted to suck on his thing, so he had to drop. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Okay, hips don't lie.
he lost weight. He looked good. He looked good. That's all right. Hey,
Right.
RAI. Hey,
Hey,
Martin
welcome
Luther broke.
RAI. Thanks for
I'm
joining
hollering.
us. Martin Luther bro.
Girl,
Yes.
Martin Luther King, honey, child. Like I
I'm
said, I'm
just
gonna be a little bit more critical. He don't got it. He lost. He dropped. You know how we feel about the drops. You got to have stamina, baby. Especially you when you up against somebody like Sean. Sean is that guy, and he definitely he got stamina. So
yeah, I don't know why he thought he was a match for Sean. Not Sean.
Sean,
Mm-mm. You better come with them reading skills. If not, just sit your ass down. And then the thing that kills me is all these losers don't they drop or don't hit the link, but then they go
no,
on they shit and talk shit. Like y'all
girl.
better stop playing with me.
Y'all worse than us. This our first show, and y'all want to go. That's like us getting on somebody whoever, and then just getting into it with it coming over here to talk shit, knowing we
Right.
lost,
Right.
and then talking shit like we won. Then you got your po ass crew like you did good, girl. You did good. No, you didn't.
Right, that's some punk shit.
You
First of
lost.
all, if your friend's not keeping it 100 with you and telling you that, yo, I think that was a bad move for you, they not your friends, honey. Period. Stop calling everybody your damn friend.
They not your friend. That's not
Mm-mm.
your friend. That's not
Hated
your friend.
it. Mm-mm.
Hated it.
Take our advice. If they not looking out for you and you don't have a little squabble because sometimes friends have a little disagreement, but if the love is there and it's felt and there's respect, then you're supposed to eat that shit. Listen to it, retain it. They don't know. I don't know what the hell they doing up out here. They in the fucking project somewhere.
Mm. People used to go over there claim to be ambushed. Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to watch this shit and be like, no, you didn't ambush. If you can't take the heat, get your ass out the kitchen. I used to say that shit every night. If you can't take the heat, get your ass out the kitchen.
All right, don't even bring your ass up in there.
hmm So shit. That's just how it go. And like I said, first nigga to drop, you lost. That's just how it go. Period. And
Hmm.
don't be shocked when you get ignored because you lost.
And
And
I
don't
ain't even,
shoot the messenger. That's just what it is.
I ain't even finna like bring up the hippopotamus that was over there.
Had it in.
Throw the whole
Moving right
bitch
along.
away. Throw the whole bitch boy away. Period.
Moving right along, Lord. Speaking of hated it, what you think about that? What you think about long, sir? Long tip. What you think?
What did I think about Sir Long Today's? I think he is a fucking creep that came into this sector because he got kicked out of his LGBTQ sector because he's a messy little bitch boy. And so I think he's some type of weirdo over here. He thinks like, oh, I'm gonna be the sector bully. We already have one of them. We already have the one that we accept as that main role. And it ain't you, boo. So you're gonna have to find another sector because we don't want you. We hated it. No matter what you do, we don't like you. You can't sit with us.
Mm.
What did you think, friend?
He still need to clear his damn throat, shit, before he say something.
Girl.
And girl, like I said, he need to clear his throat first of all. He always on the wrong side of history. Always talking shit, lied. That's why he got carried over there on OKB panel. We all seen it.
Hmm.
Everybody seen it. and you was over there being disrespectful, and that's what you get, and everybody synced it. And that's better than, pointing the shit out shit.
Right,
Everybody
and they're gonna
synced
try
it.
to come and lie like we didn't see what we
Always
saw. How
talking
you
shit.
came up in here trying to be from Captain Save a Hoe for a crackhead. For
Girl.
a crackhead. Let that shit sink in.
Mm.
You
Mm.
ain't got no business talking about a woman's fertility, first of all, because that shit could bounce back on you, and I could be like, hey, the reason why you love Rotted Root is because you identify with her as your mother figure. A whole crackhead.
Girl.
Tragic. Throw the motherfuckers away.
Tragic. So yeah, and then on top of that, he don't know how to just, keep it moving.
He just don't have
You
no
guys got to
talent.
respond. Sometimes you don't have to respond to everything. Fool. That's the
Yeah,
lesson
he
in
don't have no
life.
talent. He don't have no control, just like that other fucking
Mm-hmm.
thing in this sector. He ain't got no control. And they think
No
that's
self
like
control.
they think that equates to talent, but it don't. Like, if all you could do is beef and you can't talk about like everyday shit that's going on in this world, you don't have the talent, honey, and make it your own and make it your content. You only thing you could do is sit there and record people or come up here and lie. Don't nobody want to watch hours of that.
BS. Yeah, and I was just about to say that he talks so much shit about women and disrespectful at that.
He
It's just
do.
like, nigga,
You don't ever talk about a
you
woman's
in the sector.
fertility. You
That's I'm
can't even
like,
have a
nigga,
baby.
that's all the line for you to speak on anyway, because you don't even know. And then on top of that, just to say some shit like that is just ridiculous.
Right. That's so crazy. And then sit up there and be like, oh, I talk to my family that way too. Like, you
No, you don't.
trash, yo. You're real trash.
Mm, well, yeah,
Girl.
no.
He like another one that need to be up in Bellevue. Mm.
Yeah. All I know is he also tried to cloud chase off OKP and it didn't work.
Mm. And then said that stuff to Val like he crazy. Like, you just offended people that have went through that. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
just throw your ass away for real.
Loser ass nigga.
He corny. I need him to get a life and move past YouTube because he ain't got that it factor. Just
No,
move
he
on
don't.
on.
He had the nerve to talk about women fertility. If you don't sit down somewhere else, bro. Right. He looks terrible. And that's the thing. He always speaking on somebody's fertility. Like, nigga, it's not your place. If you to say that shit is just out of line in itself, it shows you don't have no home training, no morals, no value systems, and you just suck.
You know what I said? He give me crack baby vibes.
He tried to push that illus brokey lie that I had a romantic relationship with Ty and kept calling me the cancer. He did. Oh my god. Yeah.
Girl, that's
I
another
remember when
thing
he
that's
got
like
doxxed
a.
and he cried. And that's what happened. He's just a loser.
Mhm. He like one of them little chunky boys that grandma used to like dote on because she felt bad because his mama left him for a hit. And so she ain't do nothing to him.
Mm-hmm. Never.
No, I don't care. Yes, my mouth is unfiltered. How dare you speak on SA and how dare you speak on a woman's fertility? Period.
Terrible.
You better go somewhere when your fucking corroded pussy can't make nothing. Sit your ass down somewhere.
Go find you somebody to play with. We saw you in that red mesh looking a
Titty
fool.
boy.
Titties down to the ground.
They be sweeping the floor like some other people.
Mm-hmm. Left them up in there.
Titty boy.
Girl. Cry baby, cry baby. Suck your mama titties. Except they sucking Aaron's because his is titties.
They hanging down to the floor. Shit.
Who else you want to talk about? Moving right along. Ugh, like I said,
Do
for
we
the
want to talk about that rotten piece of flesh over there? The gray colored lady over there with the nubs for fingers.
why?
Yeah, she's pretty much done up. Mm.
Mm.
We just waiting on May, baby.
Mm.
I got a nice little surprise coming for you, Sue. A nice little special coming. A nice little special short from this weekend, girl.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
I don't know. She swears she's that bitch of Philly. We gotta
Mm.
see.
Whatever. I don't believe it.
Girl, burn trees all day, every day, bitch.
Burn trees every day for sure. Fuck that Roddy Root dead dumb motherfucker. Girl, we heard you
Fucking
last night.
inbred ass. I
Right,
tell she was
we heard
inbred
you
looking at
last
the
night at
square of
that
that
job.
motherfucking. Huh?
We heard her last night at that job doing the most.
Yo, how the hell you working as a so-called nurse and you're recording a patient and talking to the girl? You are a snake. And the way that you did that recording is why nobody fucks with you, not even
Ooh,
your family.
terrible. Mm,
Oh, is with her and her minions. They all gotta have fucked up stomachs and fingers to be over there. So she feel like she a woman.
and roaches.
Oh yes, roaches and holes and long titties. Roaches came out. She said, they not roaches, that's family. How dare you talk about my family like that?
Girl. Mm. Yeah, that's foul what you did, Roddy Root. We heard your ass too. You out of line.
Right. That shit was crazy. I wish I would find out a nurse was standing over my family member talking about making up fake pay stubs and all this crazy stuff. Like you got to
Girl,
be the world's dumbest criminal,
girl,
bitch.
she talked about faking her documentation and everything. Even
Mm.
one of the people in the chat was like, so the bitch so the bitch fake documentation to deal with vulnerable patients. Girl, it was crazy. I'm like,
Girl,
Roddy Root, you need to get yourself together.
hurry up, okay? For that finger rot one off.
Roddy Root was at work and first she recorded the folks fighting. Girl.
Yo, that bitch is trash. For
Girl,
real.
she's terrible. She's so low vibration, it don't make no sense. First of
She
all,
is.
girl. So the first live they was fighting. So I thank God I missed that. Thank you, Jesus. So the second live I catch is this. So Roddy Root is her and like three young girls. You can tell they way younger than Roddy Root raggedy head. That's what I'm doing, Kitty. I'm serving her kitty. So like I said, first they was fighting. They was like, praise Lord, I missed that. They was fighting. So on the second one, they waiting on the African lady to come out. The lady basically bypassed them or whatever. But they gathered around having a conversation. They're having a conversation. And the girls just spilling their guts. They all sounded like, so I can't distinguish which one was which. So the first girl, one of them was talking about how she forged her documentation to become a nurse. Same shit Roddy Root do. So she definitely relating. Then another girl chime in talking about her man. And the man dogging her. It's a YN, quote unquote, young nigga. And they stank. These young niggas. Girl, why is you messing with the young girl? So she was like, I'm 27, he 21, and she want him. Girl, the conversation was just so crazy, it don't make no sense. So
Girl.
trees, man, chiming in and giving unsolicited, terrible advice. Recording these girls. The other girls talking about how she make fake check stubs and call her, and they was in videos, and they was outside, and this terrible ass nigga and Trees, talking about she let her get out the conversation. Girl.
And why would you be sitting there recording them people? Like, bitch, that's entrapment, you big dummy. Who you this is a two-party state. You can't be up in PA recording people without their permission or acknowledgement. You have to announce yourself, girl. You know that? No, you don't, because you've been hitting that pipe for too long, girl. You're just be incriminating the hell out of herself. I'm like, you got to be the world's dumbest criminal, period.
The world's dumbest criminal. So, yeah. So that's what happened, and Trees is an idiot. Still.
You're always going to be an idiot. Like, ooh, when people find out how old she is doing this shit, they like, ugh, what is she on YouTube for? That's not content. I'm like, hey, she got a mental issue. She up there because she think the world needed to hear it. And girl, when you call somebody boneless, make sure that you hit people's links before you use that term, boneless, because that is you. You are the definition. You and your stupid ass crew are the boneless
goddamn
bitches.
Alien. Girl, she can't talk about nobody looking like, damn it, I bite you. Girl.
Looking like a bag of I be damn. Period. Okay?
Just terrible. Face just... She looks horrible, and
she looks like the poster child for Don't Get Stuck Between Kensington and West Philadelphia.
Born and raised, okay?
On the playgrounds where she spent most of her days.
Horrible. Horrible. So, like I said, she done recorded these girls, and they telling all their business.
Girl,
Trees,
but you know what? I think they was feeding her. I think they was feeding her bullshit. Because why would I just randomly tell all this stuff to a complete stranger? I don't know them.
I hope they was lying.
And they constantly want to be told, "I like you. You're a good person." They know something wrong with her.
Girl, she swear they love her at the time.
Girl.
Hell no, she ain't got no spine. She ain't clicking nobody link. She ain't doing shit. Girl, bye.
She just here. Like, girl, get the fuck on. Calling somebody boneless. You the only boneless bitch that I see. Spineless and boneless hoe.
Very. And scary. Scary Berry. Scary Berry. Your ass is scary.
Hell yeah. Her and all them chicks that's with her, up under her. I'm like, ooh, why y'all gotta make up lies? First of all, why can't y'all move the fuck on with your life? Move on. We still don't like you. You still can't sit with us. Period.
No, we cannot. Moving right along. Who else can we talk about?
Let's sashay our way on down.
Right, let's get out of the ghetto. We've been there long enough.
Well, we're going to be spilling teas from across the pond. Of course, we are Team Sussex over here. We love Meghan and Harry. Woo, 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 woo. Our girl got her prince, period. And he's a ginger. So we will be talking about palace rumors. There's rumor of a divorce coming for William and Kate. Well,
they divorced already.
Hurry up. I'm ready for this damn show. He been sleeping with her best friend and everything, girl. He been,
he's
thorn
bald.
in the rose bush, okay?
He's bald. Like,
girl, he grew up to be an ugly man. Like, for real.
Did. We come from a generation where he was hot.
Right. I'm so disappointed. So is your mother, loser.
That's what word on the curb is. They said he messing with the girl, and
oh yes, the divorce will shake the establishment. But
faking you know cancer and looking like a
she faked cancer. She went to go get a facelift.
Yeah, and got them badass kids. They kids bad as hell. And
And rumor has it, okay, allegedly, it was Kate, the one that was being prejudiced towards Megan, and she instructed the brooches with the African heads on them when Megan came for dinner with Harry. Just nasty, huh?
Harry, in the words of what you call
It
it,
isn't.
Harry.
Yeah, you don't remember? It was a big old scandal thing. They had these brooches on. They had like little African heads on them. It was trying
Mm,
to be racist, and Kate is the one that had them do that because she was the one behind the scenes pulling the strings.
I think he's like his daddy. I heard he was missing. Yeah, we heard that too. We got to go get the teas from because they black media
Oh,
blackout
he
over there.
messing with her. No, no, he messing with her best friend Rose. He even has a love child with Rose.
Rose.
It was one of her matrons of honors at the wedding, and they've been messing around for a while. They say that they supposedly, allegedly, I don't want no issues. There's a love
Allegedly,
child.
we need us an allegedly banner friend.
Okay, I'm gonna get on that.
Hmm.
But yes, it's a big scandal over there. He was seen with her while Kate supposedly was having cancer treatment.
She was faking though, allegedly.
I know. She
Allegedly.
went they well, to according to the Spanish tabloids, she was over there having a mental breakdown because he said he wanted to get a divorce.
She wasn't never
Allegedly.
all that. She wasn't never all that. No way to me. It's very what we call the girls who mousy, very
She doesn't
mouse.
have any style. She's a
Yeah,
tofu bitch.
it was like very mousy. What they call it, white bread. Ugh. Very much so that. Mhm. Bland, yes, very much saltine crackles.
Saltine Island over there, honey. That's why
Hmm.
they were scared when a
Dry.
real woman. That's why they were scared when our real woman, Meghan Markle, came into the scene with all her style and class and grace.
She got a cooking show.
She
Go
does.
girl.
She's doing really well, you know.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why
she
Harry
was.
married him a sister. As what that boy say? The sisters. He married him a sister. Him and
I
his
mean,
friend
yeah,
were
Meghan
sisters.
Markle and Kate was bred to be his royal concubine, just like on Coming to America. That chick jumped like I mean, barked like a big dog. Woof.
Earth, Earth, Earth,
That was Kate,
Earth.
okay? Her mom always made sure that she was at all the spots that William was at, even as a teenage girl.
Camilla's the mistress. She's not queen. What's that fool name? It would go to hair. What's the bald guy? What we were just talking about? He was hot back in the days. William. William will become.
He'll
Uh,
become the king. He's the
he would become the
co-regent.
king if he died. Camilla's just the mistress.
Yeah, he's the co-regent right now. So yeah,
Hmm.
it'll pass over.
Girl, I remember learning about pedigree. I told you my issue with it, but we'll discuss that at a later time. Okay.
Well, watching all this happen, the establishment is coming apart, and I'm for it. Period.
Me too. Burn it all down. Burn it down. Kate is a lot like Camilla, just not as homely. Yes, Camilla looks a fool. Yes, Camilla looks terrible. They said they used to do like wild orgies and stuff.
They did. They got caught by Diana. Charles
Mm.
with his best friend with Camilla. She's a freak. Okay, she is a freak leak. That's why he loves her. He fell in love. He can't get enough. Don't let the frumpy clothes fool you in the ugly face.
Well, she ended up getting her man
She
in
did.
the
They've
end
been
there.
married. Yeah, they've been together forever.
But that's why William got cursed. Like I said, I wish I could find a picture. Let me see if I can find one. He used to be so hot.
Girl, not now. Ooh.
He looks
And
terrible.
they said that he actually allegedly he had a crush on Meghan Markle first, and he told Kate, "You need to dress more like her because I like her style. Why can't you be like her?" That's going around the fucking rumor mill.
He so did Pierce Morgan.
Yeah,
Oh, look.
he went to go see Meghan Markle on set and everything.
No, this is too young. Oh yeah, this is the good one. Oh yeah. He was sexy. Hold on.
No more. Age wore that ass out.
That's being terrible. You know, when you terrible, that's how you look and that's how you age.
Yeah, because he was mad with his mom for a long time. So shit. He hated her for having her mental issues and stuff. And it's like, boy, put your ass down. That woman was going through everything, dealing with your bastard father, all of that. That's going to
Where'd it
be
go?
interesting because we're going to talk about all those teas and crumpets over there on the other side.
Can you see it, friend? Let me see.
I can see it back here, backstage.
You can see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse us. Excuse us, guys. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Where he at? Where he at? And how you zoom? I can't get the zoom.
Now, girl.
You get what we talking about. You see
Right.
what we seeing.
He
He
did
was
look like
hot.
Diana.
Yes. He was so hot. I can vividly remember this. And he looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me find it.
Oh, snap. Hold on, girl. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Let me find the other one. And now he look like this. Oh, just awful.
Yeah, all that ugly inside eventually turns your features ugly too. Exactly, Queen Black. He did all that dirtiness. It's coming out.
Look at him. Oh my God. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can share. Oh my God, he looks like this now.
It looks like Voldemort, period.
Oh God, he looks awful.
That's why Kate is like, oh, and it's another rumor, girl, but we'll get into that a little bit later. About his extra activities that he likes.
You know it's weird.
Oh, it is, girl. That's the reason why he with Rose. That's why he like Rose.
Look
so
how
much.
he look. Ugh. Just awful.
Nothing like what he used to look like.
I mean, come on. That's just terrible. I'm so upset.
Girl, you and me both. I just knew he was gonna look hot.
Girl, terribleness. Yeah, that was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That was terrible.
Then he got his white bread. Kate. Ooh. Throw the whole motherfucking couple away. Throw the whole couple away.
She's terrible too. Let's pull
And that is my 2 cents, because they is just but our team Sussex, baby, they're everything.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and look at her. Well, it looked like yeah, she looks awful. And so do he.
Mm-hmm.
I think he need to grow his hair out, but he might need hair club for men too.
Yeah, he do. They say allegedly that he went and retained Diana's divorce lawyer.
I heard.
But they say that his PR statement is he's just trying to do things totally different from his father and have his own attorneys. I'm like, okay, so why did you get a divorce lawyer? We are not stupid, dude.
Well, um, yeah, they got. See, that's what I'm saying. They didn't put no bad pictures of her in here. They got them badass kids, but they ain't got no terrible pictures of her. She
Girl,
still
she
look
got
mouthy.
some. She has some, girl.
She still look mouthy. Is the prince single? No, he ain't single. He cheating with that woman, Rose.
The rose bush. Yes,
Okay.
girl. Her best friend. And they got a
Let
love
me look
child
up
together and
Rose.
everything.
I'm about to find
I
Rose. Let
think
me
it's
find Rose.
Rose Tandemberry.
Tandemberry.
I think. Or you could put in Rose and Prince William. She'll come up.
Okay.
She looks just like my Mousy Brown, but she's even more
Oh
mousy because
Lord.
she's more petite and she's not as tall. But there is a rumor as to why they're together.
Is this her? Cause she looks awful.
Trying to rid all of their black genes.
Okay, I'm about to share it because girl. Wait a minute. Hold up. Mm-mm. Oh Lord. If this is her, she is awful. Is Hannonberry. Hold up.
Hmm. I knew it was either Tannum or Hannah. So hey, I just know that that's the rose that he likes to deflower.
Hmm.
Yeah, they got like allegedly they have a 5-year-old child together.
Ooh. Well, them jeans is terrible. They girl,
I said
look
she
at
was
her.
mousy. I said she was mousy like the other one.
Uh-uh. Girl. And that's the girl.
That's the side piece. That's the best friend.
You better get out of town.
And they also say that Kate isn't talking to her sister Pippa.
What's her name?
Pippa.
Pippa. Let's
Hmm.
go see how she look.
Or Piper, whatever. Pippa's one of them. I think it's Pippa though.
Well, okay, so why they not talking? You know what? Let's go better.
They just said that basically, the PR response is that they've grown apart because they're in two separate spots. One is a royal and the other one is a commoner. See, it's Pippa.
It's Pippa.
Mm-hmm.
No, I got to see. Okay. Okay, it's two P's. Okay, Kate Middleton and Pippa Middleton, once famously close, seem to have grown apart due to their diverging lifestyle and commitment. Kate's royal duties as Princess of Wales have intensified, especially after Queen Elizabeth's passing, while Pippa has embraced a quieter private life with her family. Reports suggest that their busy schedules and differing priorities have created some distance. For instance, Kate missed Pippa's daughter's birthday celebration to attend a rugby match. Boo. That's why he cheated with Rose, which
Yeah, but they
highlighted they.
say
Oh, go ahead.
they say that, but she doesn't like they trying to say that Kate has all this responsibility. She's not going to any royal engagements for the rest of this year, so they're lying.
And that's what he said, which highlighted their contrasting paths. However, sources close
Hmm.
to the family emphasized that there hasn't been a falling out, just a natural drift that happens between siblings over wait a minute, siblings as life evolves. That definitely sounds like heavy PR from the crown people.
Of course, they're trying to keep the lid on it until they go for an actual divorce, probably next year.
Mm.
when the boy goes to the school that he's supposed to go to, the family school.
Well, you didn't need to hurry up because, like I said, them kids bad as hell. Shit.
Girl, the way that the stuff that's happening with Team Sussex and find out about the security and how they didn't really have any, I don't know, like the Royals gonna be lasting too much longer because I don't see William and Kate being able to keep it up or continue to go with it.
Child, he said he gotta have him some rose.
Oh, Team Sussex, the Invictus Games. Harry and Meghan are me and my team sponsors. I've met them numerous times. Beautiful.
Oh, well, grand. Eating. What's eating?
I don't know.
Ain't that little girl? They all bad. Did you see how they be acting in public? They're horrible.
Did you see that little boy stick his middle finger up to Kate?
Girl, just bad as hell. That come from that man not being there. Oh, that's the school. Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yes, that's okay. I couldn't think of the name. Thank you, RAI.
Well, child, like we said, them kids bad. They need to hurry up and send them off to wherever they need to go.
Mm-hmm. Kate gonna be happy. She thinks she's not, but she gonna be happy, girl. She was like, fuck, that means we're really gonna go through a divorce. That's probably what she's saying, because that's what everybody's predicting as well.
Is.
He's just like his father. He like his father, and Harry is like his mother. Period.
Mm-mm. Child.
Girl.
Well, all's well that ends well.
We'll be following it with our teacups and crimpets. Period.
Sure will. Sure will.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me go to my T factor. Hold on, friend.
Okay. Girl. I thought it was the opposite. Diana said they couldn't have Harry. She raised him differently. She did, and you can tell.
Okay, friend, is you here?
Yeah, I'm here, friend.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out how to make people moderators.
oh, okay. I was like, friend, is you here? Okay, I remembered something. Let's go to this. Hold up. Okay, I'm about to check it out, Stacy. Give me 1 second. Okay. They was cussing him out too. What you think about this? we gotta we gotta we gotta what you call it? We should make it short about this. What you think about this? Because I was looking at the comments, and them white
Mm-hmm.
girls was cussing him out, okay? Because he all married and shit, and so everybody loves sexy red, okay? Call it what you want. These dudes be on her tip, okay? So what you think, girl? Because like I said, the comments was eat his ass up.
Girl, sexy red. Justin Bieber said he wanted to have him some too. Okay, he was getting in on that ride. What you be thinking about that girl?
Oh, Stacy, do you mind if we share? Oh no, we ain't gonna share. This is ours. Oh, Stacy, dude, she touched his what you call it? She touched his coat. No, I'm talking shit. Hold on for real. Let's send it to you. Hold on, friend. Damn.
Okay, man.
Okay, check your check your DM, friend. Okay, yeah. Look, y'all. Hey, I like sexy red.
Girl, sexy red is a mess. Oh, that's cool.
Y'all watch Beauty and Black like I told you? No, I totally forgot. I ain't caught up
No,
on
I
nothing on
forgot.
TV.
I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I'm sorry. There's so
Mm-hmm.
much to choose from.
No, not this one. My bad, friend. Okay, yeah.
I was trying to help you.
My bad, girl. You know I'm doing too much.
Girl,
I
well, this
gotta
was a
catch up.
good first. This was a good first show.
That's why I was like, ooh, yeah, we got about what 5 more minutes because we done did two
Mm-hmm.
hours. This was a great first show, you guys. We love
I
y'all.
enjoyed it. We're trying to do
I did
something a
too.
little bit different. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about the mess as well, but we want just a little more variety. Like,
We
we
do.
can't wait to take y'all
Oh
traveling with us when we start the vlogging, the
my
travel blogging.
god.
What you say, friend?
Mm, look at the cash out, Fred. But yeah, yes, we definitely do. We trying to create a vibe for y'all, and we got our Discord and stuff. We like want
Mm-hmm.
to make it more interactive over there, you guys. We got some stuff for y'all. We got some stuff in store for y'all.
Yes, we definitely do. We're gonna have tipsy teas, which is gonna be a
Hmm.
good time. And make sure y'all hit up our email address, email us so that if you have any anonymous stories you want to tell or questions, because we're gonna be doing that kind of thing. So we have a whole vibe going on over here.
Yes.
We're gonna be
Chris, they need to
live
come
once a
back.
week starting. Huh?
Chris, they need to come back so she can get her ring.
I know, I finally got my thing knack right over here.
We got to make ourselves wrenches too.
Okay.
Hold up, I'm about to comment and make me one. I'm gonna be Waldo, Geraldo, Faldo.
But yes, this was a good time, and I do hope we gave you
Good.
guys something refreshing and something different because there's so much strife and arguing going on. I don't do that
Mm-hmm.
all the time. Sometimes I just want to kick it and talk about some shows and enjoy life. I mean, just the little bit that we can, because so many things are hard out here, and this shouldn't be one of them.
Mm-hmm. I commented, friend,
Yeah, I see you. I got you.
and then you gotta comment yourself so you can make yourself a moderator.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to switch between the two.
Mm-hmm. I know, right? Yes. Thank you, guys. This was a great live. Thank you, guys. This was good for my BP. Okay. Yes, it was. I survived like, girl, you all right, Stacy? We know you be having
Mhm.
stuff to do, girl. Okay. All right. Anyway, what other questions y'all got for us? We got like what, 2 minutes? What kind of questions y'all got for us before we get up out of here? What's a BP? Good for my BP.
I don't know. What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, this was good for the blood pressure. Yes, because ain't nobody arguing and, doing all
Blood
that kind of
pressure.
stuff. This
Oh
was our
yeah.
first live, and we wanted it to be smooth and easy and breezy.
They should make Candy a
I
moderator
am.
too.
That's what I was
As-
just getting ready to do. Ooh, we're in business. Where's Christy? Oh, wait a minute.
right, Chris Day, pop up, pop up. We know you around.
Oh, that's what we like to do. We
Mhm.
really gonna value them anonymous stories because that's gonna be
Yes, we're
everything.
gonna have a segment. Yes, for the email.
We'll be putting our email up tonight on the wall so that you guys can email us
Yeah,
whatever you like.
and you could be.
If
No,
you're
go
gonna
ahead.
email questions, just keep them respectful. That's all we ask.
And you could be anonymous as well. Just make sure you put
Mm-hmm.
anonymous, because my ass will read your name. I'm sorry.
Yes, Jag free content. She's so dried up. She is so dried up. The only time we're gonna talk about her is when she crashes out. You hear that, Jackie? Crash your ass out if you want to make it over here. Oh, this was great. Glad I caught it. Yes, I had a good time. And so did friend. Friend, you still on here?
My bad, friend. I'm sitting here. My damn computer is messing up. What you say, friend? What you say? My bad.
I said it was a good time and
It
we both enjoyed
was.
ourselves, but
We
we're almost
did.
there.
We got to set up another one. Of course, it's gonna have to be on Sundays because I'm off. Today was a special day. This was a Good Friday, y'all.
Yes, we will be once a week and it'll be everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
y'all's little taste of heaven away from Jag
Okay.
and Teeth J, the liar.
Oh, girl. Now what? Girl, hated it.
Hated it.
She did not tell us where that baby's at.
Girl, she totally lied when saying she wasn't pregnant.
Girl, she is.
Thank you, Stacy B, for
Thank you,
sharing our live.
Stacy. Mm-hmm. Well, we got like 3 more minutes. I keep pushing back the minutes because I got three
I
more
know I'm
minutes.
looking at the countdown, girl. I can't. Hey, did we even? No, 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 no.
Oh, Chris, I'm sorry. I'm so preoccupied. I what do you call it? Yeah, I'll go back down memory lane. I gotta get to my other device. I got all kind of stuff up in there. Anyway, what else you got for any closing remarks?
I don't have really anything. It's just gonna be a little slice of heaven over here. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have a variety of segments, but it's all gonna make sense in the end. And
True.
this is your Jag free zone, partially free zone. Because I'm sorry if she crashes out. We talking about it, okay?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what we waiting on because we don't
She
want to
dry right
see
now.
we don't want to see her controlled environment. We want to see crazy Jag. Jag ain't doing shit. Girl, we're gonna push for Sundays.
Yeah, we're gonna push for Sundays every Sunday. Y'all can expect a live, and then some Sundays, if we feel up to it, we will be in the Discord for the after party on the pull up room.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if we can't do a pull up that day, we'll do a pull up, the midweek.
following day.
Hmm. So if you're in the Discord, then if you are not a member of the pull up room, you need to get at one of us so that we can add you.
Yep. Y'all better and obey the rules. Obey the rules.
Yes, and be messy, but be ethically messy. Period.
Yes, that's what we go. That's the after party, Chris. Yes, we're still gonna do the round table. We got that
Yep.
new job. We gonna still do. We gonna
Yes.
add some new stuff too.
Yes. We got a whole, people like to hook up on YouTube. Well, we gonna have a
Hmm.
spot for y'all to hook up at.
Okay, right. And it is controlled. Just remember, it's
Yes.
still the same
It will
rule.
be a safe environment.
I thought she was into women. Who?
Who that? Who thought who
A
who
lot
was
of
in
folks,
them?
you know. Well, anyway, we want to thank y'all once again for joining us tonight. We had a good time, y'all. Thank you once again. We
Yes,
love
thank y'all
y'all.
for coming and hanging out with us.
Hmm.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll talk with y'all next time on Kicking It with Tremaine and Kleo. We out. See ya.
Hmm.
I woke up like